The tree casts a soft glow around the living room, bathing everything in warm, golden light. The smell of pine fills the air, mingling with the sweetness of hot cocoa. I can still feel the faint chill of the snowflakes, which melted on my skin when we came in from our impromptu snowball fight. My cheeks are sore from smiling. I'm wearing an ugly knitted sweater covered in reindeers, and I don't care how cringe it makes me look. This is what Christmas should feel like. Our first Christmas as Mrs. and Mrs. Blake Oldfield. God, even saying it out loud makes my chest swell. After years of dreaming, waiting, wishing, hoping, and praying for a love like this, it's finally here. Lydia sits crisscross on the floor before the tree, dark red hair pulled into a loose ponytail, her soft cheeks pink from the cold and laughter. She's fussing with the ribbons on the gifts, biting her lip in concentration as she tucks and plucks, ravels and unravels, twiddles and fiddles. She always overthinks things like this, making everything just right. She thinks it's because she's a perfectionist. I know it's because of the years she spent being told that she wasn't enough. Too fat, too plain, too frumpy. She's none of those things to me. To me, she's Lydia. Beautiful, strong, and, impossibly, mine. I'd say she's as gorgeous as the day I first met her, but that would be a lie, because now her innate attractiveness is accentuated by happiness that shines from within. You're overthinking it. I set my mug of cocoa on the coffee table, get down off the couch, and crawl to join her on the carpet.
It has to be perfect.
She flashes me a sheepish grin.
It's our first Christmas.
I laugh. She's so adorable. I lean in to place a kiss on her cheek. It already is perfect, you goof. We've spent the whole evening in a blissful blur of traditions, decorating the tree, baking cookies, or attempting to, since I burned half of them, and dancing to Christmas music in the kitchen. When it got dark, we went outside and made snow angels in the yard, then threw snowballs like big kids, laughing until we couldn't feel our fingers anymore. And now, here we are, placing presents under the tree, stealing kisses, and whispering about how lucky we are. But I haven't told her yet. Not about her gift. The box nestles beneath the tree, wrapped in shiny gold paper and topped with a red bow. It's the only gift that I'm not nervous about. The one that I know I got exactly right. Even the label turned out well. Usually, my handwriting is a sprawling mess, but this one is neat as a pin. To Lydia, you are my everything, and you deserve the world. But until I can manage that, I got you this. Love from, Claire. She follows my gaze to the gifts under the tree, green eyes soft.
You're dying to know what I got you, aren't you?
I smirk. Actually, I was thinking how nice it would be to kiss you on the mouth and not just the cheek.
Oh, you're incorrigible.
Her cheeks pinken further, and I can't help but laugh again. No, I'm in love. I boop her nose. With you, Mrs. Blake Oldfield.
Gosh, it still just doesn't feel real.
Oh, it's real. You better believe it's real. I'm real, you're real, our marriage is real, and this Christmas is real. I glance at the gold-wrapped gift. And your present is real. She sighs happily.
But do you want to know what I got you?
Not nearly as much as I bet you want to see what I got you. We burst into laughter, leaning against each other like schoolgirls sharing a secret. I don't tell her that I already know. I know exactly what's in the box with my name on it. She's thoughtful, my Lydia, but she's terrible at keeping secrets. She tried. Oh, how she tried. But she couldn't keep me in the dark. The late-night errands, the stains on her clothes that she thought I wouldn't notice when I did the laundry, the way her hands and lips trembled when she kissed me goodnight. All were clues that led me to one conclusion. I reach her one of those hands now, lacing my fingers with hers. She's trembling again. I hope, this time, from anticipation. Lydia, I say gently, I know it's Christmas Eve, and we promised to wait until tomorrow. But should we open our gifts now? Her breath hitches. She nods.
Please?
She goes first, tearing into the gold paper like a child, her excitement bubbling over. The moment her eyes land on the tag, her face softens, kissable lips parting in wonder.
You didn't.
I don't say anything. Just watch as she opens the box, hands shaking more than ever. I watch her expression shift from disbelief to joy, her eyes filling with tears. Inside the box is his head. I cleaned it up as best I could, wrapping it in plastic to keep the blood from seeping through. His face is frozen in that same sneer that he always wore, the one that haunted Lydia for years and scared her whenever it appeared because it meant she was about to get hurt. Now, it can never scare her or anyone else ever again.
I don't know what to say,
she whispers. I cup her face in my palms like she's some precious glass angel that fell from a Christmas tree long ago. Her glass wings were broken by that shit stain. I can never truly bring them back, but I made him pay for clipping them. I wipe away her tears with my thumb. You don't have to say anything, love. You're safe now. For the first time, she doesn't flinch at the sight of him. She doesn't cower, doesn't shrink. She just stares at him, then at me, then back at him, mouth curving into a faint smile. Then she takes a deep breath.
Open yours,
she instructs, voice steady now. I don't hesitate. The wrapping paper is pristine, folded and taped with typical Lydia precision. I peel it away, revealing the box beneath. My breath catches when I lift the lid. I was right. There he is, the man who turned my life into a waking nightmare. The man who made me believe I would never be free. My father. I haven't seen him in years, but I would recognize him anywhere. His eyes are wide, expression contorted in terror. Lydia's work is clean and precise. I should have known she would be good at this, too. He was afraid before he died. Maybe even as afraid as he made me for my entire childhood and teen years after my mother died from falling down the stairs. I still can't smell even a hint of alcohol without panicking. Anyone coming into my bedroom without knocking first makes me spiral so bad that I'm barely functional for hours afterwards. Lydia never fails to knock. She knows all my triggers, all the little idiosyncrasies that growing up around that pervert left me with. And she loves me anyway. She really is perfect. I love you, I whisper, tears blurring my vision. Lydia smiles, leaning in to finally kiss me on my mouth.
I love you too. Merry Christmas, Claire. Sorry I got you the same gift you gave me.
It just shows we really are meant to be together, since we think so much alike.
Incorrigible.
We sit there on the carpet for a long time, just holding each other, boxes in our laps, the warmth of the fire wrapping around us. Later, we will drive into the woods behind our little cottage in the middle of nowhere and bury the skulls where they will never be found. But for now, the tree twinkles. The snow falls softly outside. And for the first time in either of our lives, Christmas feels like it should. Perfect.